Hello, my friends. Hello, all my book lovers, my bookwormers, because I'm one and I live in a book. But I have this other book that I just finished completing. Of course, through pregnancy, newborn baby coming, I haven't had the time to read as much as I wanted to read in the last past 2 weeks, and how much I normally read on a daily basis. But I finally finished one of these books out of like 7 or 8 books that I'm currently reading all at the same time. And this was a book that I did not think for one moment that I was going to finish. I didn't even think that I would have picked it up even to read it. So the reason why I'm sharing it with you all is because this book really is meant, I would say that everybody needs to read this book, but especially for our folks, Black folks, you need to read this book. If you can get a hold of it in your local library, or you can purchase it somewhere for like 30 bucks. But here is the book: The Enigma of Clarence Thomas by Corey Robin. So if you guys know anything about Clarence Thomas, okay, and if you don't know about him, you need to learn about him. This is a very good book, and it does give a lot of insight to us Black folks to see how, in general, politics, government, all of those things can never change what we can change ourselves, that we put our mind to. That we don't need the extra governmental assistance and all of those things to get ahead. That actually pushes us behind, that pushes us backwards. This book talks a lot about those things. It does the comparison of the Black Constitution and what we would consider to be a white Constitution and a Black Constitution. Um, it it fulfills so many answers and so many wonders that us Black folks may have, and say, oh, why doesn't this work this way? Why are we so dependent upon this and this and that and third? Is this really benefiting us, or is this bringing our race down? And Clarence Thomas, he's very straightforward. He's a straight shooter, and he's a straight shooter to the point where he's like, listen, I am going to fight for the Black patriarch. Okay, I'm going to fight for the Black patriarchy. There are Black men that could be on the same level as a white man. It doesn't matter the color of his skin, it could be right there if he's able to go through the same suffrage, per se, as our ancestors. Because, in other words, we have it too easy now. We have it too easy. Even the jail systems, the prison systems are too easy now. And I'm a person that I solely believe this way too. Prior to even reading this book, I feel that a lot of things that happen, again, there's so much Black on Black crime. I think there's more Black on Black crime happening now than there is white on Black crime. So this talks a lot about things of this nature, and it's really, really an eye opener. So I will suggest that you all pick this book up in your local library, wherever you can find it, if you can find it. But The Enigma of Clarence Thomas, okay? And the way Mr. Corey Robin, the way he wrote it, I can never remember his last name, but the way Corey Robin wrote this book, this was excellent. This was definitely excellent. I'm glad that this was written. I'm glad that I got a hold of it, and I'm glad that I read it. Because it could have been one of those other books that I return, that after I read a chapter, I'm like, oh no, I'm not going to finish this. Let me just get rid of it now. This turned out to be awesome. Black folks, you need to grab this book. If you guys are real hesitant on Clarence Thomas, please don't be. Get to know him first. He's very quiet, but a good man. So you all have a beautiful and blessed day, and thank you all for joining in for a quick of why I like this book and why you can like it as well. You all have a beautiful and blessed day, and thank you so much for tuning in. This book, The Enigma, Clarence Thomas.